In this episode of the Tim Ferriss Show, Tim interviews Jack Kornfield, a renowned Buddhist monk and meditation teacher, on the topic of reducing anxiety and cultivating wisdom and joy in life. The conversation covers various aspects of anxiety, consciousness, mysticism, wisdom, and joy, offering practical strategies and insights for listeners. Kornfield begins by discussing anxiety and its overwhelming and paralyzing effects. He suggests a practice of getting quiet and asking anxiety to tell its story. By listening to anxiety's concerns and fears, one can gain insight into the underlying issues and address them more effectively. He introduces several questions that can be asked to gain a deeper understanding of anxiety, such as what the most important thing to learn from anxiety is and what one's best intention is for living the next month or year. By asking these questions and listening to the answers from the heart, one can gain clarity and guidance. The conversation then shifts to the concept of mysticism, which Kornfield explains is about the direct experience of the mystery of life. He encourages listeners to recognize the mystery in everyday experiences, such as the wonder of the human body or the birth of a child. Mysticism is about opening to the vastness and interconnectedness of life. Kornfield also discusses jhana practice, a type of deep meditation practice that involves concentration and focus. He explains that jhana practice can lead to profound states of consciousness and insight. However, he emphasizes that jhana practice is not necessary for wisdom and enlightenment. Wisdom comes from love and compassion, and it is important to cultivate these qualities in all aspects of life. The conversation then delves into the topic of wisdom and the wisest people Kornfield has encountered. He shares stories of spiritual teachers who have had profound realizations and insights. He also emphasizes the importance of love and compassion in wisdom, as well as the need to develop wisdom in all areas of life, not just in spiritual practices. The discussion then turns to the importance of joy and how to cultivate it. Kornfield shares a poem by Jack Gilbert that highlights the need to find joy and delight in life, even in the face of suffering and injustice. He encourages listeners to embrace joy and not to deny themselves happiness. Kornfield introduces Cloud Sangha, a community platform that offers support and connection for people on their spiritual journeys. He explains that community is essential for spiritual growth and that sharing experiences and learning from others can be incredibly valuable. Kornfield shares his personal journey and how he discovered meditation and mindfulness. He talks about his time as a monk in Thailand and India, and how he learned to navigate life's challenges through meditation and spiritual practice. Kornfield emphasizes the importance of mindfulness in reducing anxiety and stress. He explains that anxiety arises from getting caught up in our thoughts and worries about the future. By practicing mindfulness, we can be fully present in the moment and let go of anxious thoughts. The concept of enlightenment is also discussed, with Kornfield explaining that it is not about achieving perfection or transcendence, but rather about embracing our humanity and learning to love ourselves and others unconditionally. Community and social connection are highlighted as crucial in reducing anxiety and promoting well-being. Kornfield shares his experience of finding support and companionship in group meditation sessions and emphasizes the importance of human connection in our lives. The topic of climate change and social justice is addressed, with Kornfield discussing the work of Joanna Macy and her approach to addressing despair and empowering individuals to take action. By acknowledging our grief and anger about the state of the world, we can find the motivation to make a positive difference. Kornfield concludes the conversation by leading a guided loving-kindness meditation practice. He encourages listeners to cultivate compassion and kindness towards themselves and others, extending that compassion into their daily lives. Overall, the podcast explores the power of mindfulness and compassion in reducing anxiety and promoting well-being. Kornfield offers practical advice and insights for cultivating these qualities in our lives, emphasizing the importance of community and social connection in our journey towards inner peace.